Welcome everyone to Wombats Weekly Wisdom, where we don't post weekly, and we're not bloody wise. I'm your host for this evening, Emilio Dynamis. I'm here joined by Luke Stevens.
Good afternoon.
Benjamin Duffy.
Hello.
Luke Kennedy.
Greetings.
Lachlan Franklin.
Guten Tag.
And that is us, the Combat Wombats. Our first story for today, and our main story, would say, gents, is the I don't know where to start. The mass dab.
Shall I introduce it for you? Emilio?
This is quite a hilarious topic.
Okay, so, I would like to introduce this topic. Mass dab for boy who died in his sleep. Now, gents, this is quite a funny one.
Amelia's dying of laughter.
Hopefully we dab him.
Now, so I'll give you some context on what happened. A 6-year-old boy died in his sleep on the 23rd of December. Keep in mind, 2 days before his before Christmas. So.
Jesus' birthday.
And now, hundreds of people took part in this 2-minute dab in honour of the 6-year-old boy who died.
It's double the length of the minute of silence for Anzac Day, mind you.
You gotta prioritise, don't you?
Yeah.
Now, gentlemen, one might say that, considering this dance move that he performed, do you think he deserved to die?
Yes.
Very much so.
I would definitely agree with that. Now, I'm sure some of our viewers are thinking, well, you know, he's only 6. Of course he doesn't deserve to die. You know, he's really... This is 2019, and he's dabbing. So...
It's a dead
Just
meme.
fucking get out of...
It's a dead meme. The trend's over. I think...
And God punished him.
It was God's will for him to,
It was
for him to
God's
go.
punishment.
It was God's own present.
Really?
Mate, can I ask you a question? Did they dab on the grave?
I believe they dabbed on him.
They're not on his grave, but yes, his family and friends took part in this mass dab in Fernwood, and yeah, it was following his death on the 23rd of December, and really, it was a deserved dab. Apparently he liked dabs, and it was quite ironic
I'd hope
that
so, if they dabbed on him.
after he died, they did dab on his death.
Now,
Prince Harry, oh my god.
we will attach a photo of these children dabbing
The link will be in description.
in honour of this young boy who unfortunately passed away.
Unfortunately.
But he deserved it.
Now, by me saying unfortunately, that may be unpopular by some viewers and perhaps even the rest of you sitting here performing this podcast.
He deserved it.
But personally, yes, I mean, I'd never like to see anyone die,
Except this kid, who deserved it.
but perhaps deserved, yes.
I might just add that I wasn't laughing at the death of the kid,
Oh,
obviously.
yeah, neither.
But,
No, definitely not. We
Well,
weren't
but the
laughing.
fact that everyone was dabbing for this kid.
It's quite humorous.
Yeah.
Now,
We're just happy for the family,
It was
really.
fun.
And also, it says
Mate.
here about £1,800 were raised for the family in a fundraising page, and they don't deserve it because their son.
That's like more
Dabs.
than
as far as I'm
170.
concerned, that all that money would just go to fucking
They
vegans.
started a campaign in Daniel's memory called #Dab4Daniel.
That's pretty cringy.
That's quite a laugh. And fans of Ice Hockey Club Nottingham Panthers dabbed for the youngster before a match at the Nottingham Arena on Saturday evening. So there's a couple thousand people in the stands of this ice hockey game dabbing on the death of this 6-year-old.
Truly a tragedy.
Now, we may ask the viewers at home, if you would dab on a dead kid, how harsh does that seem?
Obviously, some may do it in popular video games such as Fortnite.
I believe
when you
that
get a kill, but-
Benjamin Duffy, when his cat died, he dabbed
He did indeed dab.
Dab,
witnessed
dab
it.
for Ben's cat.
Lewis. May he rest in peace.
Leave a like for Lewis.
May
Until
he
the
rest
police dig him up again.
in pieces.
On the road, that is.
Yeah.
It's just,
Oh my god.
perhaps even under a car tyre, we can't really.
Poor Lewis, Ben's cat.
Ben, would you like to add to this conversation?
That was a sad death, that cat. I like
What are your thoughts on the 6-year-old boy who got dabbed on following his death in his sleep?
It's definitely a new way to remember someone and honour their life.
Indeed, yeah. Do you think it was a ploy just to get on the news?
Did they make any money from it?
Well, they started a fundraising page which made £1,800.
Stop
they
raising the
got
fucking
all
money
the
for
and
his
just took it for
death.
themselves.
What?
Did they get all the money, just take it for
Well, yeah,
themselves?
it's for the family. they raised fund money for the family because this became a big story after they dabbed on him.
Yeah, so now that they have money,
I
they
think the
can bring
family
him
should
back
have to
to
pay
life.
the money.
You have to pay the money to all the people that had to witness the dabbing.
Exactly.
Because
pretty sure.
we're cringing so hard that
2 million each.
Now,
Yeah.
may
Did
I
he die
just
in his
add,
sleep or was he
Yeah.
killed in his
Ian
sleep?
Moulds.
I'm just saying, if you like
bro.
dabbing that much.
Ben got him.
Ian Moulds was a family friend of Daniel and his family, obviously, said to the Telegraph, who were reporting on this, Daniel was always dabbing. It was his thing, and so I thought it may just raise a smile for the family and give people a chance to express their sorrow positively in a way that would bring some comfort. Now, positively, I've never seen dabbing on a dead kid as positive, but
Unless the kid deserved
perhaps it was his way of wanting to go out.
He's probably up there dabbing in heaven.
Or hell.
Probably
He's
hell.
looking down, dabbing with his
He's
friend.
looking up, dabbing.
Yeah, he's got his own section in hell.
There's a special place in hell. As a matter of fact, Prince Harry paid his respects and
This is in a
dabbed on
different
this
video.
dead child.
Yeah. Oh my god. Even the monarch.
Who knows? Maybe the Queen did as well. Like, we can only hope so.
I heard that she does dab at least a few times a day, and perhaps she did dedicate one to this
Ma-
young fella that died.
Maybe. It's
Main-
up for debate.
Maybe.
Mainly when she sneezes.
Now,
Sorry.
shaping away from this hilarious but rather tragic event.
No. Deserved is the right word, I think. you're
Deserved.
looking for.
And there's no
Deserved
tragedy.
event. We pay our condolences to the 41 people who died on an aeroplane this morning in Russia. Boys, as far as I'm concerned, events like this just solve the overpopulation crisis.
Hold up.
Simply, these people deserve it. What do you think?
I don't-
Well, if
I
it was
don't
Russia,
I do
then
not
they're-
agree.
they're-
I do
they're
not agree at all.
commies. As you can hear, Ben strongly agrees with what Sir Stevens has just proclaimed.
Obviously.
Ben's showing naked pictures of fat women as we go through this podcast. That's the truth.
He's going
But,
through his camera roll.
I wouldn't say these 41 people in Russia deserved to die,
Well,
but
they-
as you said, it does help fix overpopulation.
Well, they're
And,
commies, aren't
you
they?
know,
This
every-
is Russia. we're talking.
Every little
Yeah.
bit helps, I think.
Obviously, Russia has done some.
Who's going to feed their bears, though? That's the big question. All Russians have pet bears.
To
What
be
are they
honest,
gonna
I think
do?
this could be put down as a conspiracy theory. Vladimir Putin, perhaps,
Vladimir
had something to do with it.
Putin blew up 41 people.
Well, Bush
As a- for
caused
what
9/11. So.
Just because he was fucking bored.
He was.
they haven't got
could
to use
be
their
it,
guns
yeah.
in a while. Fuck
How did
hell.
the survivors escape? Oh, so some people did live.
Damn
When
it.
it exploded.
Unfortunately.
They have to finish the job.
It exploded into a fireball on the tarmac, but some managed to jump out, unfortunately, as you said.
Now, it
We
was
fully
reported
support
that
the
this.
Russian government in attempting to track them down. Ben, what the
It was reported that this plane had struck
Ben's showing weird
a
shit.
bolt of lightning on its way into Russia. That's quite a shame.
Russian President Vladimir Putin has reportedly been briefed and expressed condolences to the families of the victims.
Nice cover up,
That's
Vladimir.
Vladimir, the master of disguise. He was the pilot.
Yes, indeed.
You have something to say, Ben?
Vladimir Putin's thick.
What?
Not as thick as those women
Well,
who were showing us on
Bro,
their bloody
we're going to make a
phone.
t-shirt out of that, I think. Put that on our clothing line.
Now,
Vladimir Putin's thick.
Gents,
Or Rip Lewis.
No, dummy.
Lewis.
Okay, you want to change?
You like
Dummy,
to elaborate?
Okay, so if we're going to quote you on this, Vladimir is a dummy thick?
It's dummy dick.
Dummy in capitals.
Dummy in capitals, yes. How would you spell that?
D-U-M-M-Y.
How
Space.
would you spell Vladimir? That's a better question.
T.
The way you spell thick is T-H-I-C-C-C-C.
Yes, I was wondering
Indeed.
how many C's we would utilise.
indeed. Now, lads, going back to this poor boy who died in his sleep. Do you have any ideas for perhaps an alternative dance to the dab that
Take
could
me
be
out.
performed?
Take the L.
Well, I'd have to agree with Sir Benjamin here. Take the L is quite appropriate.
I think default dance from Fortnite is
'Cause he was probably a
slightly
bot.
more offensive. What other dances could we do on this
Of course,
dead kid that
take the
deserved
L.
it?
flossing was quite
We could-
popular as well.
Flossing.
Perhaps. Yes. pissing. We could piss. Piss on the grave.
Oh
That
my
is also
God.
a fortnight.
Jubilation.
What about kick his head?
Kick the dead kid's head.
Kiss the-
Another quote for our clothes. Put that on a t-shirt as well. Maybe a hoodie.
What was your idea? Piss?
We
Piss on his
won't quote that.
tombstone.
No.
We won't quote that. No.
So Ben said, kick the head of
and
the dead
Lockie
kid.
said, piss on him.
Yeah, well,
Maybe.
Absolutely.
help him decompose faster.
Would you like to elaborate?
That's
Would you
fun.
like to elaborate how I'm pissing?
He's in
someone
God's
making
hands now.
decompose?
Oh, I have no idea.
I think the other
Okay.
one's
Anyway.
And Miss Drexus passes in the distance through the peace garden.
Look at that majestic.
Do you want to catcall her, Ben? We're just going to wait this out.
He's contemplating.
Ben's going to catcall her any second now. Vladimir Putin is... Okay, on to our next topic.
Gay people.
Gay
Am I
people.
right?
Am I right?
Am I right? No, you're actually wrong because
In the Middle
homosexuality
East, I
is a
think
sin.
they've got the right idea.
Okay, now what country is it, Steve-O?
Brunei. Brunei.
Brunei.
However the fuck you want to say.
Brunei says it won't enforce death penalty for gay sex. Why not, you may ask?
Well, I believe this is. I believe this is contrary to what
He's right.
the Sultan.
Well put, Ben, yes.
I mean, yes, it's probably
Contrary
by
to what they
popular
said
opinion.
previously.
Ben
They,
would not
they
hesitate.
backtracked on enforcing laws introduced last month that would have made sex between men and adultery punishable by stoning to death.
Now,
Now, if Ben was in this position of power, he would not hesitate
I
to
would-
stone the gay
God,
people.
stone-
And their leader, I think Sultan Hassan
Sultan.
al-Bolkiah, on Sunday extended a moratorium on the death penalty to cover the new legislation. The rethink follows global outcry over the laws, including boycotts and celebrity protests. So basically, lots of people got pissed that they were going to throw rocks at gay people.
And now even more people are pissed
For
that
me-
they stop.
for me, that would be quite a soft punishment, actually. I would like to pose the question: why is there not harsher penalties for what these people are doing?
Why is that? Jedi Adello has just shown us a very disturbing video. We're just going to watch this as a group. I'll just describe it to you. So they're at a concert and the performer throws a cake into the crowd and it lands in the face of a disabled quadriplegic person who's being lifted up.
We might attach this video.
Link will be in the description.
Follow
Now-
next week, yours.
I think we should probably conclude this video. Gents, it's been quite an honour for me to talk with you today. Would
No,
you like
you
to
too,
share
mate.
any final thoughts or
Well,
say
I think we should conclude with a little quote or a thought from Ben to finish up. So, what are your thoughts on what did happen with the backtrack on the Brunei law, the Brunei legislation that said gay people will now not be stoned for
Think
being
very
gay?
carefully about what you're about to say. Ben.
What are your thoughts, Ben? Should they be stoned?
Funny, offend everyone.
Okay, yeah, just got to decide between those. Yeah.
I think
What do you think?
gay people should not be stoned.
Gay people should not be stoned.
So as you
What
can
about
hear-
people that have gay sex? Should they be stoned?
No,
They shouldn't be
they
stoned.
shouldn't be stoned. Everything I said this podcast was a joke. I mean, none of it.
Except
didn't mean it.
Except,
he just double negative.
except for the last statement.
just reverse stuff.
Well, I think that's all we have time for this week, folks. We hope you enjoyed this week's podcast, and from us at the Combat Wombats, it's hurrah until next week.